you, and thank you to our members. I truly appreciate you all. You guys are great. Oh, wait, chapter 2? What? Is not a game over?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, so wait, this is a loop. Getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Has something changed? So this already happened? Okay, no. I died. What am I doing here? Faster than in front. I'm wasting your tricks. I died. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Voice of the skeptic. So we went from hero to skeptic. Okay. I was like so confused. I was like, he did to us? And I was like, what?
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way.
No, wait. What? Maybe the narrator is part of us. Because we're getting the hero and the skeptic now. I think it's both sides of us. Okay, wait.
You know I can hear you two, right?
You too.
It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Who's the other person? I mean, I guess it's still us. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
A version.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
I just love that he assumes that that's what happens.
The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess. You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us.
Yeah, it wasn't exact. It was because we didn't listen to him, but he was the one that caused our death. At least that one time.
That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting.
Nah, come on.
But this is a thought experiment,
The
so
three?
I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional, after all.
Master manipulation there. I didn't do it, and if I did it, I had a good reason. That's a manipulation tactic. You are a professional after all.
Sure you are. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
That I'm not sure.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
We cannot get into that territory, narrator. We don't know. Like, why would you put me in the situation of saying, what happened after you died? Well, I died. Why do I care?
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
But you don't have any evidence of what you're saying.
What a conveniently ambiguous
Exactly.
group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul. Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are.
Or is she counting the princess on that?
You're talking in circles. No, I'm talking in facts.
Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
She was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. And all she did was slit my throat. How is she supposed to enter the world? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods.
That tells me nothing.
Don't overcomplicate things.
Don't overcomplicate things. Why couldn't they slay her? Exactly. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because
Nah.
you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
Like, now he's telling me this. You're the only person who can do it.
Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
This is manipulation 101.
Yes, right. We're here because we're special. Look, you're annoyed that you're here. I get it. I'm also annoyed that I'm here. But we're all in this together, and we're dealing with a bit of a ticking clock right now, so please just get to the cabin.
You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to trust me here.
The only reason she was able to kill me last time was because I let her, and all she did was slit my throat. How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you. You haven't given us an ounce of proof. You do know that, right? What proof could you possibly ask for? Literally anything. Fine. Check your pockets.
Check.
You put your hands in your pockets and pull out an envelope with the words, "The Evidence," written across the front.
I love the evidence. And also, I think with the C here, they kind of did it wrong and did kind of a knee. That would be something I do.
Within, you find a note in your handwriting. It reads, "The princess will end the world if you don't stop her. This is an immutable truth."
Now here's the thing. I'm very skeptical of him because he did try to control us by narrating what we were going to do. He could say this is our handwriting and we would think this is our handwriting because he's saying so. I do not trust this. I don't. This is not evidence.
That doesn't prove anything. How do we know you didn't just forge our handwriting? I wish I could tell you more, but there are some rules I have to follow for all our sakes. Please
Why?
just trust that these rules are in place for a reason. I'm on your side.
I really like the effect of the background, sorry.
You mean you're on our side as long as we do what you tell us to?
Yeah, and if we don't, you take control of our body.
Exactly. Because you not doing what I tell you to do means you're putting the world at risk. I think we've got everything out of him we're gonna get.
That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
I don't think everyone knows where I am. Gonna randomly. No, we're doing that at another point.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud?
I just love that the model doesn't pick it up, but I winked at the moment that he read it.
No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Proceed. I wonder how many people we're going to have talking to us.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
It's different. Before it was wood with a wooden door, just a normal wooden door. Now this one looks more like a dungeon, and there's a mirror.
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
He definitely did not. Does the mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should. There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
It's totally right. Everything else moves. If you look at it, everything moves. The mirror doesn't. It moves a tiny bit. Like there's a little bit of an effect on them. The mirror has none of that. The table doesn't too. The rest of the place does. Huh.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I think you know what we have to do.
How handsome I am, doesn't matter. Why would you lie about that? What's the point? I kind of want to, you know what? Approach the mirror. Should we do that? Remain silent, approach. Let's go.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago.
Disappeared.
And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
This whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different.
Very.
Yes, but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin entirely. Now isn't that a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before. I hope this means you'll finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. Don't get distracted by minor details.
We're taking the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
So some of the actions are the same, and some of the dialogue that comes from the actions are exactly the same. But a lot of things are changing. And now I do have the little weapon thingy on my hand.
Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
Yeah. Enter. Is the stairs different now?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That one didn't change. Slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. That one didn't change. The rest of the description did. Now there's fire. It looks kind of nice.
Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us?
I don't know. She might.
You walk down the stairs
It's
and
different.
lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
I asked the last time, was she going? There was like 2 chains. Now there's 4 of them. And she escaped last time by cutting her arm. This time she has both arms and she has her neck. So she can't really cut her neck to get out of this place. And also there's another one here. I wonder if this is one that's going to be used if we let her out this time.
So much for cutting her out of here.
Hmm.
Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless. That was there last time too, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
It was.
For me, maybe.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The 2 of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Well, this time she's more willing to talk. Sit with her. Sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Sure.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit closer. Sit where you were told to sit.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
My intentions? What do you mean?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Last time there was a keyhole, now there isn't.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck? Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
Oh.
You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her, unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh? Are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game.
Oh,
But
she
yeah.
does!
I remember.
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's
Oh.
complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
He knew. He knew.
A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Shouldn't say anything else.
Now hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles. I needed you to believe this was your first time here, even if that wasn't the truth. I hoped if I pushed back hard enough I could cram this seeping mess back into the bottle.
Yeah.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
Oh, I feel like that's actually kind of honest from him.
That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't.
Are we getting a little bit of honesty from this guy?
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
That reminded me of Simon in Soma. The copy that you leave behind.
Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
I'm going to mess up again.
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
Yeah, it just makes you more
The
distrusting.
more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't. Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
I just imagine, if you're just one person or two people or whatever, and she's not here, she never acknowledged the narrator the first time. So I just feel like she's just sitting there looking at us and we're just staring into the abyss, staring at nothing, just talking in our heads. Or even worse, just talking to ourselves.
Focus. This is a serious
No,
situation.
daydreaming. There you go.
Shouldn't be daydreaming.
We were just staring at nothing. What happened after I died last time?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
The contingency plan.
And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows? It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
I mean, it's kind of what happened to us. We just respawned.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
How am I supposed to cut you out? That other chain on the wall, who's that for? Me? Maybe? Me too, think I'll just going to leave you here. Actually, you're not much of a threat. How am I supposed to cut you out? That's so stupid. I shouldn't?
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
She's doing it herself?
But she would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that. She certainly seems confident. Maybe she knows something we don't.
Maybe.
Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us. So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Maybe both, yeah. That other chain on the wall, who is it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Inspect the shackles. Not giving you a weapon. Explore. It says explore, right? So, inspect.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. And why is that? Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
Like I said, examine, inspect it. I never said put it on my neck or something.
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it? I don't know. Maybe it will.
Then don't put your wrist on it.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate. But what if he's telling the truth? He isn't. I am. Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity.
I like this because you can only see her eye there. It does indeed look like she's kind of side-eyeing you, kind of like taking a peek at what you're doing.
I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
Oh.
What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad. Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
There's no music.
Fine.
Oh!
As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
She's frowning. She's disappointed.
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement. Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Become your own jailer.
Yes.
Vision of the mind.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
So maybe if we gave her the knife. Oh no, but last time we did we did it ourselves. We didn't give her the knife. So maybe if we had given her the knife would have just flung away.
What are we supposed to do now? Can't even
I don't
cut
know.
ourselves out. Guess we'll starve. That's horrible. It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information. Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch? No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
Stuck here. What should I do? You know that it was going to happen to me. Okay, so we're both stuck.
Yep.
What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Do you know this was going to happen to me?
No.
Not one for small talk, are you?
Nope.
That's rude.
No, it isn't. She's just done with us. Wait in silence.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring. There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing. But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent. At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything.
I mean, you're saying that she will destroy the world if she gets out of the cabin, not if she stays in the cabin. So I don't know why she's saying that the world isn't safe.
But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it. How exactly does that work? It just does. But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again. And let me guess, the cabin remains the same. If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work. I suppose you're correct.
Oh.
Things are changing. The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there. But then they get larger and larger.
Have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk. Remember?
This is not small talk, though.
Still rude.
Continue to wait. It is
You
crumbling
continue
down.
to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
This is falling down. This is falling down.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
How is she still alive too? Maybe that's why she didn't feel any pain.
She hasn't starved. I guess she hasn't. Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass. Until suddenly, there are no walls. And then...
She's out. Because there's no more Kevin.
I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us. So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Oh! Something took her. But you don't get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her stead. Mirror.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Don't know where she went, and I don't know how we would even go about looking for her. Narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Let me see. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we would even go looking for her.
If there's even a her to find anymore. You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
Awful thing. The narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended?
I don't know.
It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like?
That's a very... yeah, we don't know what it looks like. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
I don't have any option.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
Oh? You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirrors remain. It's time for you to see what's in it. The body. It's you. You're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Oh wait, that moves. Proceed to the cabin. What cabin? You are at the cabin. Oh, that was the woods. There's something clinging onto her. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Oh. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Solitary lights? What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Like fragments? The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is determined, but also cautious. One that would rather let the world move around her than move it herself. She will make for a patient heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
So you never met him.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
We're in like a space pocket? How do you call it? Like place that's totally disconnected from the world? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess? Or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
That is something very similar to what the narrator said. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
He did say, could be a lie, he did say that we were like we were special in a way. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Meant to reach them.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Interesting.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
This is interesting. This is so interesting. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I'm going back. Oh god. It comes to the choice. Choices. You're doing that. The difference between this and this. Incredible. You know what? I kind of want to know where this takes me. I kind of want to know where this goes. So you know what? Okay, let me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Aww. She's still conscious then.
You won't.
Everything goes dark. And you die. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess. A patient heart. Bring the prisoner to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
You will know when you see it.
And at the end of
the
that
real
path
Slay the
is
Princess
a
starts
cabin.
here.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I am going to be doing that. There you go. And yeah, I'll leave it there for the moment. I think I can get like maybe 1 or 2 videos from that. Chapter 1 and 2. That was fun. That was really fun. I'm looking forward to everything now. That achievement of the real Slay the Princess has started. I look forward to all the changes and stuff. So yeah, that's all for today. I need to edit this and maybe I'll keep playing a little bit more. That's super good. But first I need dinner. So bye bye everyone. See you next time.